As the whole gaming industry is going towards the lightweight mice, I have to say that Xtrfy is still sitting on the front row. So today I'm going to show you the new mouse from Xtrfy, the MZ1, which is co-created with Xi. If you don't know who Xi is, the rocket jump ninja, I really don't know who are you watching for mice reviews. This piece of gear is very interesting, as the shape is totally custom, nothing like the other mice on the market that we are seeing. It's coming at 36.5mm height and 111mm length, so the MZ1 is a fairly small mouse. It also comes at 56 grams of weight without the cable and the common hole design that we are seeing very often. The MZ1 is made entirely of slightly translucent plastic, which feels very nice, and no squeaking and flexing is present in my unit. The only place where you won't find holes is on the right side of the mouse, and this actually is a place for your fingers to stay, for your pinky and for your ring finger. Unfortunately, my fingers are not staying there, so I'm always touching the holes. You also have RGB lighting, which is not symmetrical on both sides, because on the left side you will find a Rocket Jump Ninja logo, but it's bright and vibrant, and you can change the settings from the button at the bottom of the mouse, and this is the button actually that controls almost every setting of the mouse. The most noticeable feature of the design is the steep drop back of it, as it takes time to get used to it, but when you get used to the mouse, I doubt that you're going to look for another one just like me. You can easily see the difference here compared to the Xtrfy M42, and the Xtrfy M42 was actually my previous main mouse until the MZ1 came to the market. One of the best things that I love about the MZ1 are the main switches. The main switches are Kailh 8.0, and these are very crispy, these are very clicky switches. The thing I love here are the deep grooves on the main buttons. Fingers are staying in place no matter how you move the mouse, and the grip never changes, which is a great thing for FPS gaming, as you know, because the last thing that you want is to play FPS games, to make a flick and to drop the mouse or to change your grip mid-game, which can lead to a certain death. I can say basically the same for the side buttons, which are a little bit more mushier than the front buttons, but they are positioned very well. They are just above the thumb and you don't have to make any stretch movements to reach them, and I kind of appreciate this, because when I'm playing Overwatch I'm using these buttons for the punch, and I have to say that these are one of the best that I have been using in terms of positioning. The scroll wheel is the common for Xtrfy mice, and I find it to be a good one, despite the fact that it's a little bit stiff. It's near silent with a slight tactile bump, and the rubber coating is well appreciated here, because you can use the scroll even with the side of your finger without any problem. The grip may vary slightly on this mouse, but it's mainly made for claw and fingertip. I am playing with claw, and I have to say that it's comfortable for me, as I feel it's solid and reliable with fast movements in Overwatch and with flicks in CSGO, which I have no complaints about. For the time that I have been using this mouse, I've been playing CSGO, Overwatch, Modern Warfare and also World of Warcraft, and here I can say that for FPS gaming it is absolutely great, but it's not that good for MOBA and for MMO games, because I find the palm grip to be more comfortable for that kind of games. So for FPS it's good, for MOBA it's not for me. Also, the Xtrfy MZ1 comes with a new cable, which is called the Easy Pro, but I have to say that this cable is not like the paracord cable, it's not even like the cables that you can see on glorious mice, and I want to see a better cable in the upcoming mice from Xtrfy, but yeah, this is my only complaint about the mouse, because I have to use it with a bungee. If I'm not using it with a bungee, I really cannot cope with this cable. The feet are PTFE and they glide very nice on almost every mousepad that you can find on the market, and currently I'm using the Xtrfy Hardware Canucks Limited mat, and I love the combo of this thing, and it stays on the desk. I really cannot say that now I'm an aimbot, but surely I can say that my aim is a little bit better with this mouse compared to other mice that I have been using. And I also want to mention that the deep grooves on the long buttons are very well appreciated because they make everything very comfortable and I can rely very much on the grip of the mouse. We also see a nice approach here from Xtrfy to put a button and a slider at the bottom of the mouse, because with the slider you can pick what function you are going to change and the button is the thing that will help you change the settings. You can change the RGB, you can change the polling rate, you can change the lift-off distance of the mouse, and also you can slide the slider into F11 position, which makes the button behind the scroll wheel to an F11 key. And basically here you have a macro setting with this thing. This is a very nice approach because F11 is one of the least used keys in gaming, so Xtrfy, you receive a thumbs up for this feature. Of course, I have to mention that the Xtrfy MZ1 relies on the state-of-the-art Pixart 3389, which is a great sensor with starting DPI of 400, and the highest DPI that you can go is 16,000, which is absolutely insane, and no one is going to use 16,000. I have to say that sometimes I miss having a software, because when you're having a software you can do a proper adjustment to the DPI of the mouse, and as Dimitri from Hardware Connect says, you have to properly manage your DPI in the game and leave the mouse at some base level that you're going to use. So in this case I'm using it at 400 DPI and everything else I'm changing in the game. I can say that this mouse stays on my desk for now. I enjoy how fast I can react with it and how fast I can move, but I really want to see an improvement in the cable. As I said, the bungee is a must for me, but overall the feel of the MZ1 is like nothing else because of the custom shape that Zai made. Its unique shape and the great sensor will definitely help you with your aim, but you have to work for it, man. You have to work for it, not only to rely on the mouse. I can say thank you to Zai for making this mouse, because it will be a natural extent to many gamers' hands that are going to enjoy it, and I'm also going to enjoy it myself. For more information, I'll leave you a link down below in the description where you can find MZ1 and other reviews about it. So guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like it, if you find it useful, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe will be very well appreciated, and I'll see you in the next review.